Raids that tonight his attorney calls a gross overuse of military-level force. Why a simultaneous cross-country search?
Oh, I think they wanted this to be a bit of a surprise. It's a big raid, and what they were going in was to try to find all types of evidence.
There are two distinct images of Combs. The iconic performer and the one named in multiple lawsuits accusing him of everything from rape to sex trafficking. Last December, Combs posted a statement saying, "I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." The lawsuits so far have been in civil court. As for the latest searches,
If it involves sex trafficking or drugs or weapons or other illegal behavior, it can easily go from a civil investigation to what we see now, a criminal investigation.
TMZ published video, it says, was after the raids began. It showed Combs walking around Opa-locka Airport near Miami. A short time later, at the same airport, Miami-Dade police arrested Brendan Paul for drug possession. Paul was described in a previous lawsuit as Diddy's mule, someone used to get drugs and guns.
So what Sean Combs needs to do is follow his lawyer's advice, which undoubtedly is not to talk to people, not try to hinder the investigation, and not try to flee.
Jaguar Wright has allegedly exposed the shocking truth behind the law enforcement activity at the residences of renowned musician and producer Sean Diddy, comes with reports suggesting its connection to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation Sean Diddy Combs made headlines when he was spotted at a Miami airport shortly after his two homes were raided by Homeland Security. The raids were reportedly part of a federal trafficking investigation. TMZ managed to get their hands on video footage of the event, which took place around 3 p.m. PT on Monday, March 25, at the Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport. In the clip, Diddy is seen pacing outside a customs office, indicating a sense of urgency or concern.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. I know.
Reports suggest that Diddy and his entourage were stopped at the airport, possibly while boarding a private jet, when Homeland Security officials intervened. This unexpected turn of events injected drama into what would have otherwise been a routine travel day for the music mogul's. Sources within law enforcement indicate that these actions are part of a broader investigation into certain activities, although specifics regarding Combs' involvement remain undisclosed due to the sensitive nature of that case, confirming the presence of law enforcement at Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles. The Department of Homeland Security Investigations, New York, stated that these actions were carried out as part of an ongoing investigation. The reaction to it online has been crazy. Jaguar Wright had also previously called this.
We already know how Diddy get down. How you feel about Cassie outlining everything that Diddy did to her? He's settling so quick. And I read all 35 pages of the court documents, and I believe he did this shit.
Well, as arrogant as he is, if he didn't do it, I guarantee you he wouldn't have paid. The simple fact that he paid so quick and it was wrapped up so fast, in my opinion, only lets me know that he knows. Let me stop the faucet of information here.
Yes.
I not only think that everything in those 35 pages is true, I think some was probably redacted.
Yeah, they didn't put everything.
I don't think they put everything.
They didn't put but if they would have went to trial, they would have had to go to discovery. Man.
Oh Lord. Give her the, listen to me. This Diddy. Hold on now. Wait a minute, I gotta get this Diddy right now on the phone. How fast can we liquidate?
Shay Diddy Combs, known for his contributions to the music industry under various stage names like Puff Daddy and Diddy, founded the iconic Bad Boy music label in 1993. His career, marked by multiple Grammy wins and nominations, has not been without controversy, though the extent of its relation to Monday's events remains uncertain. The last controversy Diddy had been a part of was the Lil Rod case, and that was only just last month. Now, the L. Rod case becomes even more compelling when you consider Diddy had a very interesting relationship with Farnsworth Bentley.
Let me ask you this. What do you think Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine, master.
Ooh.
Period. Everybody know Bentley. Everybody know. I think the thing that everybody is having a hard time grasping is how that whole thing could have probably went down. But the thing is it was how fast he disappeared.
Yes. Now he lives in Atlanta. He's married. He has 2 sons. He's living his life. I mean, but how many? Listen, y'all. If you've ever lived in Atlanta, you know the majority. The majority of them are bisexual and gay men. They just give up their life to be married and gave their life to God, and they're your pastor.
And down low culture is still very, very, very heavy in the Black community in Atlanta. It's funny because Atlanta's like a gay mecca. You would think that there would be no need for down low culture, but down low culture is thriving in Atlanta still.
And it's weird because you can find whatever you want in Atlanta, any kind of relationship, poly, orgies, whatever you're into, you can find somebody there that's into it. It really, you may meet somebody and ladies say, yeah, these are my 2 husbands.
Yeah. And we gonna play Star Wars.
So you think he was Diddy's concubine?
Absolutely. He was too complicit and he was too compliant. And he just disappeared. He disappeared faster than Mace did. With Mace from Diddy, you could see the trailer just fire from his footsteps as he ran.
That is
to
true.
The church. But I don't understand why people don't ask why. People, oh yeah, he gone. Oh, okay. Nobody bothered to ask why. My focus right now is Sean Combs.
Okay. Tell us why.
Because he's a sex trafficker. And he's using music and entertainment to traffic.
Now, is this just boys, girls, adults, kids? I
mean, from what I've heard from sources that I would consider reliable, it really doesn't matter.
Wow.
I don't think it is something that has anything to do with gender at this point for Sean. I honestly think he's just an extreme narcissist who loves power. He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
who was mentored by Clive Davis.
Oh God. And don't tell me that Andre Harrell got touched by Clive Davis too.
I'm telling you, I don't know what happened between Andre and Clive. What I do know is that Andre got passed over. Like, how do you go from being the president of Uptown and losing your entire company to your intern? Like, Puff started out as an intern.
Yes,
he was throwing parties with Mark Barnes in Washington, D.C. And then he became an intern at Uptown, and he was very, proactive. And if there's one thing that Sean knows, he knows pop culture.
That is true. He knows what's hot.
Like, I cannot take anything away from where he has been extremely effective.
Yes.
He knows pop culture. Matter of fact, he probably knows pop culture better than he knows music.
I never felt like he had a lot of talent in music. Is that fair for me to say?
I mean, nobody really cares about him rapping.
Allegations of rap at Sean Diddy Combs' Manhattan recording studio in 2003 have been vehemently denied by the music mogul. The woman who made the allegations, now in her 30s, has officially contested the claims made by the 54-year-old artist who hails from Harlem. Until about 6 months ago, Jean Deal had been outspoken about the issue.